This is Into the Storm, where winning starts within. The mental performance podcast for athletes, coaches, competitors, and leaders. No hype, no noise, just the mindset that keeps you grounded when it matters most. Let's step into the beam.
Control what's next. I'm Coach Ron. This is episode 14. And today's direction is simple, but not easy. Control what's next. Most people lose control under pressure because they're trying to control too much at once. They're replaying what just happened. They're worrying about what might happen. They're thinking about how this looks. They're thinking about who's watching. They're thinking about the outcome. And while all that thinking is happening, the moment passes. I see this constantly as a coach. An athlete makes one mistake, not a catastrophic mistake, just a normal one, and suddenly their attention is everywhere except where it needs to be. Body language changes, breathing gets different, movements rush, and the next rep suffers. Not because of the first mistake, but because they lost control of what mattered next. The storm isn't the mistake. The storm is the scramble. And here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. You don't regain control by calming everything down. You regain control by narrowing your focus. Control doesn't live in the whole picture. It lives in the next actionable thing you can actually influence. That's why elite performers look calm in moments that feel chaotic to everyone else. It's not because they don't feel that pressure. It's because they've trained their attention to land in the same place every time. Not on outcomes, not on judgments, not on emotions. It's on what's next. And here's a reframe that matters. Control is a decision, not a feeling. You don't wait until you feel in control to act. You act on the next controllable, and control follows. Let me make this practical. When something goes wrong, a missed shot, a bad call, a tough conversation, a mistake at work, your brain wants to solve the entire situation at once. That's when people spiral. Instead, you need to ask one question. What's next that I can actually control? Not, why did that happen? Not, what if this keeps happening? Not, how do I fix everything? Just, what's next? For an athlete, that might be your breathing before the next rep, your feet placement, your tempo, your body language, walking back into your position. For a coach or a leader, that might be your tone before you speak, one clear instruction, one stabilizing cue, one decision instead of 5 opinions. For a parent, that might be your posture before responding, one calm sentence, one question instead of a lecture. Control shows up when attention gets specific. And here's the mistake that most people make. They think narrowing focus means lowering standards. It doesn't. It means executing standards one moment at a time. A lighthouse doesn't light the entire ocean. It lights the next safe path. So here's today's direction, and I want you to carry this with you all day. When pressure hits, stop trying to control the situation. Control the next action. Name it, commit to it, execute it fully. Then repeat. That's not passive, that's powerful. Because when you control what's next, the storm stops feeling overwhelming. Not because it got smaller, but because your focus got sharper. And that's how you stay grounded when things get loud. And that is your direction.
This is Coach Ron. No matter how rough the waters get, the beam is still on, and now you know how to find it.
If you like the show, be sure to leave us a rating, review, and comment.
I'll meet you back here next time, Into the Storm, where winning starts within.